Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Leenda, and this is for the record, Your Honor. So, Supercross 2025, DangerBoy Haiden Deegan arrested for stunt driving? Or is it all a PR stunt itself? So, I guess we have to mention and make a big deal about Haiden Deegan and his arrest this past weekend. You know, since everyone is talking about it and clickbaiting about it. But don't worry, I will not do the same to you. I actually am prepared to provide you with information about it all and not just throw up one picture of his booking and mugshot. I like to give a little more detail in my reports than most, so let's dive in. While the East Coast was prepping and resting for their big day for Supercross Saturday in Birmingham, Alabama, West Coast riders had some time off, and during this time, the Deegans had a couple of family and friend events, celebrations going on. So yes, a lot of fun downtime. While riders were most likely on their last stretch of rest before starting the race day early, it seems that Haiden Deegan was just getting released and making bail. According to Channel 7 News in Panama City Beach, Florida, reporter Mia Hernandez detailed that a professional motocross racer, Haiden Deegan, was arrested in Santa Rosa Beach late Friday evening into the very early hours of Saturday morning. The reason was apparently for street racing and stunt driving, which was detailed in an arrest report from Walton County Sheriff's Office, where a deputy was around 75 MC Davis Boulevard when the sounds were really loud of screeches and engines revving and roaring just outside the Walton Sports Complex location. Heading to that area, deputies on site witnessed a gray sports car performing donuts in a lane used to drive to and from a pickleball court section at this complex. WCSO claims the car completed a full rotation when they had arrived and activated the patrol lights and began to blare the siren to get him to stop. When the patrol vehicle was just inches away from the sports car, the vehicle completed an additional rotation, being pulled into, I guess, a parking spot. WCSO had then identified that it was Supercross star Haiden Deegan behind the wheel. It was indeed his own vehicle. The young man was detained and they transported him from South Walton substation to the Walton County Jail. Law enforcement made note that Deegan was apologetic and admitted to the violation, stating, "We were all drifting," where he was then told how he was actually being reckless on what the area considered a highway, which is weird, since they have highlighted and related it to as a constant roadway. It was added and labeled to be street racing. This area and complex is active, and there happen to be cars in the lot that belong to patrons using the pickleball courts, as well as 4 other vehicles that were in front lot, possibly other participants of this extreme motor vehicle game that was taking place in that moment. But that was not the end of all the trouble. Not just yet. When being arrested and detained, it was discovered that Haiden was in possession of a fake ID and was given a verbal warning due to his respectful demeanor and full cooperation with the police, not making any issues, scenes, or difficulty during the whole ordeal. Haiden is 19 years old and just a few years shy of the legal drinking age. Haiden is extremely lucky because in Florida, having a fake ID is a felony charge. So he walked away from possible damage because it would have been on his record. With only being provided a traffic citation being issued to him, damn, he is lucky. The gray Audi R8 Beauty had been towed with a hold listed for about 30 days before it could be paid and picked up from the impound lot. Deegan posted $1,000 bail, professional bond. DangerBoy didn't keep this secret. He himself had shared and posted his booking record on his Instagram story for all of social media to check out, just in case they didn't hear about it or see it yet. And he added an additional caption over the shared photo. he wrote certified stunt driver with a laughing emoji. Boys will be boys, and well, they don't call him DangerBoy for nothing. But all jokes aside, hopefully he takes into consideration that he has a lot of young generations following his every move and looking up to him in everything he does. So you gotta be a little careful. Deegan comes from a family of extreme sports athletes, enthusiasts. So are we really surprised? We just would like to see him stay out of trouble and in the right lane. Look, to be honest, he has enough money to rent a track or a stadium for a day and do all the racing and drifting he wants. Hell, he can have one made at his own home if he really wanted. Within hours of passing, memes relating to Fast and the Furious had Deegan's face all over them, and Deegan himself also started promoting a new line for his clothing company and campaign. Hoodies and t-shirts with his mugshot and a black sensor over his eyes with his logo and slogan slapped over it, Danger, the new attire he has promoting on the side. Deegan is the son of a 14-time motorsport champion, Brian Deegan, who succeeded in motocross, supercross, rallycross, and off-road truck racing. Haiden Deegan secured back-to-back Super Motocross World Championships in the 250cc division in 2023 and 2024. He also captured the 2024 AMA Pro Motocross Championship in the 250cc class. Deegan currently competes in the 250 Supercross West division, which is part of the Monster Energy AMA Supercross series. In 2025, he has 2 wins and 3 podium finishes so far. He is currently the championship point leader by 12 points over Julian Beaumier. Do you think that this was all a bad move to start printing that on shirts and merch, or is it kind of genius? Obviously, it will definitely catch attention, go viral, and make money regardless, but how do you feel about his career being so heavily monitored and public for him to do apparently an illegal act and this being his response to it all? Are we about to see a revival of Metal Militia? Tell me what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you in another live or video real soon. I'm Leenda, and that was For the Record, Your Honor.